Hey guys, welcome to week 17. It's so crazy. 3 more weeks and I will be halfway there. Oh my gosh. So before I start, I just want to apologize. I don't know if I've ever apologized, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for how my room looks in the background of all my videos. um, if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that we have a roommate. Um, and he is in the room that the baby will be in, and it's a 3 bedroom house, but it's just not quite big enough for 3 adults and all their stuff. It's fine for 2 adults and a baby, but because we've got 3 desks, three computers, 3 huge desks, um, just so much stuff. So my room, kind of everything else goes in. So like over here on this side, I've got baby stuff that I've bought. It's not a lot, but baby stuff I've bought, and then there's clothes over there, and it's just so yeah. And I put the blankets up when I do videos. That way you can actually see my face. Otherwise, the lights like glare in. I just need to go buy curtains, but I'm lazy apparently. um, but it should be changing here in like a month or so. My roommate is moving out. And so the back bedroom, which is the computer room for the 2 guys, will be half of it will be for Glenn's computer, and then the other half I'm just going to put stuff in. Also, I'll be able to move all the baby stuff and any other future baby stuff we have into the baby room. So that's going to be handy. Yeah, so I'm sorry for that. That's like always horrible behind me. Okay, so actually just one, maybe two exciting things have happened. The first thing, definitely not the most exciting, but I can take my prenatals, definitely. I've been taking them for a while, every night. If I take them in the morning, they still kind of make me a little, but if I take them at night, shortly before I go to bed, then I'm fine. So I'm getting my iron, which is good. I think I can feel it because, when I was in high school, I was like anemic, and it always made me tired and gave me horrible headaches. Now that I'm taking my iron, I still have headaches, but they're not nearly as bad and they're not as often. And I'm still tired, but I'm not as tired. So I think that had something to do with it. I see the doctor on the 24th. I already told you guys that. Um, yeah, that's okay. So the exciting thing is I felt baby. Um, Probably like a day or two after my 16-week vlog, I thought I felt it, but it was just so quick and so faint. I was like, probably not. I didn't feel anything for a while, and then last night, the night before, last night and the night before, I had the same sort of feelings, but they lasted longer, and they were just different. You could just tell that they were not something normal that your body's doing. As far as how the nurse described them, the nurse at my 15-week appointment described them as like gas bubbles, sort of, and that's kind of how it felt like at first. Now I can definitely like tell the difference, but the first couple times it happened, they really did feel like it. And when I stand up, I'll show you where I kind of felt it. So I'm definitely considering it. I'm definitely considering calling it that I am feeling it move now, because yesterday I was so sure of it. I was pretty tired last night, and I went to bed at like 8. I didn't actually fall asleep until 9 because I was laying in bed at 8 and I started feeling it, and I was like, so I just sat there for a while. I just laid there like really still, and it just kept going. And it was just really exciting because not afterwards, but after like a few minutes, I started putting my hand where I'd feel it, and then it would stop for a second, and then it would kind of move. It would go kind of away from my hand, like it didn't want me to touch it or something. It was funny, but it was just so different. So the thing is, I only feel it at night. Every time I felt it, it's been at night, and I only feel it when I'm laying down. I'm not sure why that is. I'm sure there's a reason, and I'm not like worried or anything. I don't think it's a bad sign. It's just that's just when I feel it. Usually I'm like on my back, and I feel it, and I have to be focused on it. Like I'm sure I could have felt it. I mean, other times, but I'm just not focused on it. But, if I'm laying, the room's quiet, and I'm, like, focusing, and I can feel it. Just at night, though. If I focus during the day, it doesn't really, nothing. But as soon as I start talking or something, it's still so light. It's just not in, I just don't feel it. Does that make sense? So anyways, that was really exciting. I could have just stayed there all night, and then that's what I fell asleep to, just like feeling it. I was like, ah, and then I woke up this morning, and I was like, oh hey, it's morning. So yeah, that's pretty much all the baby-related news I have. My mom announced my shower, so some of my friends from Arizona are heading, or are gonna head over. When I come, I had a couple people comment that they didn't think I should have a shower this early, because I will be just under 20 weeks when I have my shower. It'll be like 19 and a half. And they're like, that's kind of early to have a shower, I guess because of the whole, like, it's horrible to say this, but, like, I feel really bad saying this, but I guess it's because the whole, like, I could still, like, miscarry or whatever, But, I don't know, I don't think it's going to jinx it, and my thing is, and again, this isn't to sound like horrible, but if something like that's going to happen, I could have my shower at 38 weeks and something like that happen, and, I mean, in that case, I'd be waiting until the child was 5, because then I could figure, I think it's pretty safe to have a baby shower now, the child's 5, he's lived for 5 years, just stuff like that, so, but whatever, right? So, have my registry, and I'll put a link down there. I've changed it, kind of added stuff, taken away stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'm kind of always looking at it, and I'm kind of trying to determine, like, I feel really bad asking for stuff that I don't need. Like, I know the whole point is for people to buy you stuff, that way you don't have to buy it or whatever. And the people that have asked for it, I didn't ask them to buy anything. They're like, hey, do you have a registry? I want to buy you something, So it's not that bothers me so much. I just like if they're buying diapers or if they were buying clothes, stuff like that, I understand. But then I look at it and I'm like, even though that would be handy, I don't need it, So I feel bad putting that on my registry. Is that weird? But for now, most of it stayed. I did remove a couple things. But yeah. I get paid on Saturday, and I think I'm going to have the extra money. I think I'm going to order the 5-in-1 Carry Me Near bassinet that's on my registry, because while we are getting a pack and play for when the baby's older, we're going to keep the bassinet in here for the first few months with the baby, and it would just be nice to have that, because that's like kind of essential. Bring baby home and put baby in something, right? We could wait on the pack and play if we needed to. So I'm also trying to figure out that, the stuff that I don't get at the baby shower, I'm trying to figure out what stuff I need to buy right away. Thanks to a lot of the mommies on here that I'm subscribed to, I've learned so much stuff about what I do and do not need. So there's a lot of stuff on there that isn't on there that I probably would have put on there thinking, oh, I need this, and then now I'm like, oh wow, no one I know has ever used one of those, or they bought it and they hated it. So stuff like that is really handy to watch. So if any of you guys are pregnant and haven't done that, there's a whole bunch of videos. Just type in things I did and didn't need, for baby, that kind of thing, and you'll find tons of videos. It's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to hurry up and show you my belly, and maybe if I don't get this over 12 minutes, it won't cut me off, because that seems to be the thing where it turns into an 8-minute movie is when I get it over 12. So, I don't know why, but it really irritates me. I don't have my, measuring tape still. I have no idea where it went. It's like it walked off by itself, but I might have to go buy another one. So, oh, my screensaver went on. Okay, so here's my stomach from the front. And here's from the side. I love this shirt. It makes me like, I don't know. It just seems like it defines my stomach awesome. I have like 3 of these shirts. I bought them at Walmart. They're extra larges, totally not maternity shirts, but they stretch, and I love them. So here is the front. Ooh, itch. I itch really bad. That's another thing. I itch, oh my gosh, like crazy. So, judging by how I'm like, where my belly is, what do you guys think I'm having? I've heard people say both. Like, people were like, oh, it's exactly how I carried my son. And then, like, my mom was like, that's exactly how I carried you. And obviously I'm a girl, so, what do you guys think? Anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye!